I mean, the story I heard was very similar, but Larry was a well-known. He was a Black Beach Stone Ranger, but he was a young boy that just grew up in that shit. He ain't really had no choice. That's all it was.
You said Larry who it was?
And it wasn't even a BD or GD. They was like disciples, some disciples, gangster disciples, or some.
Because the old man said this, Joe. He said, man, one day we sing, I forgot the names. He was like, man, one day we sing Woo Woo. He is coming from school, and he's finna get jumped on. And my partner, he always carry a Bible and shit. He real religious and shit. None of us religious. He religious. So he always carried this Bible. And it's about 5, 6 guys finna beat up their homie. But it's 10, 15 of them. They finna run over their A since they got. So they get over their A since they got. They ended up whooping dude. He was homie with the Bible. He ended up whooping, holding the Bible. Boom, boom, boom. They're like, man, we should really, man, we should make us a group. Like, man, we gotta stick together for real, for real. Dude with the Bible say, man, we should call ourselves the disciples.
Like Jesus, I get it.
Wow, what the fuck?
There was already this some type of disciple gang before Larry even became who he was.
That's what the old man said. You gotta check out these.
He might have. I just thought it was a gang. Because it's
a bunch of niggas on this podcast, niggas in the street look up to for real, for real. Like, I'm in the barbershop, right? I put the shit on, Killer Red on, niggas walk in. Oh shit, it's Killer Red. Take the hat off and everything, sit down. Talking about. You know what I mean? Like, niggas really respect these niggas, man. So I that's how I figured out. Like, oh, these
take their hat off.
Niggas sit down and be like, oh shit, that's Bishop Woo.
That's
shit,
crazy.
I cut Brick, huh? You know Brick.
You talking about Doug brother?
No.
That's the biggest brick out.
Prince Don Juan, or Bishop Don Juan.
See, he out west with it.
And
We're talking that west. I know.
Oh.
Gangbanging started out south, nigga. Oh, that's what it is. If you ain't vice lords, it's not real.
These ain't gangbangers. We talking about niggas who got money in the 80s all the way up.
So what they be saying, how like when, cause like one thing I heard about like the gangster disciples is like, it's a theory that they say that the disciples is like the disciples of like Satan, and like the pitchfork is like devil.
That's what SDs is.
That's SDs.
That's the Spanish disciples. Some people put Satan disciples.
So that's like the Spanish.
Yeah, we talking about the original disciples. Like
even the original reason for it is, you know,
the original disciples wasn't even gangster disciples. These niggas was just disciples. You know what I mean? And they wasn't disciples
like on some Christian shit. Like disciple, like
no, the nigga with the Bible was the nigga that came up with the nigga with the Bible. Them call themselves the disciples. These niggas called themselves disciples because they was a faction in the neighborhood. Like, you know, we ain't nobody fuck with us. We gonna be the disciples
type shit.
Yeah.
Also, when you think about it, the symbology,
like how we the trailblazers.
GDs is Hebrew. You feel me?
Hebrew, right.
To show the black man that is his true lineage. So it's all been spirituality based, you understand? It's all based on Masonic order when you think about it. And people that's Masons, they preach that, like, you're really not African. You're really from the Middle East. You understand?
Right.
Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
They are GDs that have ascended, just like, you know, you got Bloods that become Muslims, or Blackstone that become Muslims. When you take your shit to another level, you go into that spirituality of the gangbang and shit.
That is crazy.
Cause that's what it was from the beginning. The symbology been there for a reason. You feel me? But yeah, they use devilish stuff because that scare other people into thinking that they more killer than the other ones. You feel me? Blood stands for brotherly love overcomes and overrides destruction. You feel me? BPSE and Black Peace. Where the fuck is the peace at?
Black Peace Stone Nation.
Yes. And peace. If you know about the
Black Peace,
you know what the Black Stone is, right?
No.
That's the place in Mecca where everybody if you practice the Islam, you're supposed to make a pilgrimage there.
Okay, so what happened was this nigga Muhammad, all praise be to Allah. He's a prophet. I'm not 100% a believer in all of this, but I know the story.
Right.
So, and I'm a Muslim too. But it's like Muhammad was like Jesus. It's the same story as Jesus, right? This nigga the sky and hit. You know what I mean? When he was born. And the meteorite that came from the sky is called the Black Stone.
Oh shit!
That's the Kabbalah. They keep it in
That's
this.
what the whole game.
They keep it in this big ass box shaped building over there in Mecca, and people come from all over the world to come to just touch this thing or kiss it or whatever.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That's what Malcolm X wants to go do. When you make your
Your
pilgrimage. Yeah, that's what
right, you gotta do that.
Just to touch that motherfucker one
to bring you
time.
closer to God.
There you go, to be closer to God. So,
damn, that's dope.
motherfuckers do like this.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit. That's the same shit, like saying, you know, I put everything I love on this stone. And most niggas, matter of fact, all niggas, ain't never even been out of their neighborhood, let alone to Mecca to touch that bitch. So why the fuck you swam on that bitch like that? You know what I mean? So
What's even crazy is Blackstone is a street in Chicago.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
and
that.
nobody knows why. And it's close. The moles was created on Woodline, on 67th and Woodline, 65th and Woodline.
this is where you do your history lesson at on
The original OG.
the podcast show and shit, because this nigga, he be having.
I'm gonna do reaction videos to this thing.
Please do.
That's a good move right there.
Please do, because when he talk about
OGs.
now what you could do, right,
Mm-hmm.
is talk about how that should relate to from your point of view.
Right. Because I was just about to say, because like I was watching this documentary. You know that nigga Trap Lil Ross?
Mm-hmm.
He did a documentary on the Black Stones and G Herbo and them. And in the documentary, he said the Black Peace Stones was founded inside of a youth prison that's called St. Charles, right? Like in that,
you gonna learn the whole story when you watch this.
That's not what I heard, but it might be some truth.
It's true,
but
it's true.
It's
true. Mr. Rick, this nigga right here, it's an episode where the two niggas that was in the fucking that was there, like the actual
that was
nigga.
in the jail?
Yeah, that was in jail.
Right, yeah.
He's gonna tell the story, like,
right,
man, this nigga kept coming in. We was like 13 years old. He was 11 years old.
Right.
I was beating his ass one day, and this nigga just wouldn't stop. So I told him, my little homie, ooh, like he gonna tell the whole story just like that.
Okay. That's crazy because
that's Jeff Ford who was whooping on.
Yeah.
Jeff Ford was in the.
Jeff Ford is the creator of
the Black Peace Song,
right? But niggas that's older than them.
He plugged everybody into it, but once he got involved in the church,
man, bro,
they was already extorting shit.
Man,
when he got involved in the church, they started dumping money into it. They got federal grants and shit.
Right?
The same shit you're doing is what Jeff Ford was
all
doing.
Of these niggas.
That's what took him down. Same shit that Fred Hampton was doing is what you was doing, and that's what took him down.
I was just gonna say that a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
A couple years ago, we went to St. Charles prison and did a freestyle circle there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to meet like the inmates and everything like that, all type of shit. So when I seen that documentary, it said that the Black Peace Stones was founded there. I was like, damn, G, I didn't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I did a whole program here type shit.
Man, it's some shit that my mama had told me when I was growing up. So I'm from the west side. I stay on Polk, which is I'm on Polk and home. Well, I used to stay on Polk home. That's where I grew up at, right? It's down the street from this school called Gregory School. Behind Gregory School is where the Vice Lords was founded.
Oh, shit.
Vice Lords supersede the Black Peace Stones.
They started first?
Yeah.
On the west side or the...
Right, where I'm telling you.
On the west side,
okay.
Wow.
So my mama grew up in all of this shit. It's a way of life. It's like, then you got Time Versus Life, which is TVL, Traveling Vice Lords. Then you got Conservative Vice Lords.
Conservative Vice Lords.
Unknown Vice Lords.
See, Conservative Vice Lord is more what
my stepdad.
I can vibrate from the words and Traveling Vice Lord. I can vibrate with
it's like Unknown Vice Lords too or some shit, right?
My stepdaddy was a Conservative Vice Lord, and the shit I learned from him, they was not conservative.
Damn. What the fuck?
He died from doing a speedball, which is heroin, crack, and some type of ketamine or some Chinese shit they got from Chinatown. They snort it all, and then they go out there and they kill motherfuckers off that shit. Shorty still doing that shit all down California and Roosevelt and Sacramento.
Damn.
Like that's what
Yeah,
they're about.
sweet.
That's what CBS is about. But also
ain't nothing conservative about that.
nothing conservative about it. Also,
getting off that
is
shit and doing drills.
Them niggas is pimps too. Them conservatives,
That's
they
the opposite.
pimps. Cause you know they the ones who represent with the Playboy bunny and the top hat and the cane. So they pimps too.
They pimps. What the fuck?
And then the niggas I cut with, these niggas all grew up with Angelo. They telling me stories like, man, Angelo had the grenades in the motherfucking wooden crate, just like on TV. I swear to God, G. It's like 5 niggas vouching for this shit. I'm like, no, Angelo.
That's how he got bumped. Look, you walk around the hood with a crate of grenades.
Bro.
So we finna do this shit. The police is getting weird.
This nigga got real
like,
stories right
boy
here.
got a fucking crate of grenades, man.
This nigga got real stories right here. But these niggas in my barber shop, G, these niggas, it'll be random nigga come in. Man, G, I remember when I first met Angelo, man, we was finna get out home, right? The nigga had some nunchucks in his back pocket.
that is type Angelo.
And he was finna buke us up. So this girl that we all commonly knew, I ain't talking about no story I was in. I'm just telling you, I'm emulating this nigga that came in the shop. Mm-hmm. So this nigga say, this girl we all knew, she come out, she pleading with him. Like, please, Angelo, leave them alone. They don't even know you. And Angelo standing there calm as fuck. Like, and we didn't even know he had the fucking nunchucks in his back pocket. But we finna beat his ass and shit. We got guns, but none of that shit even matter because this nigga got the nunchucks. We didn't know how cold he was with the nunchucks. So they say years later or months later, sometime down the line, this nigga just showing off, showcasing his little skills. They say, man, that nigga was so cold with the fucking nunchucks, like none you ever seen. They was riding down Washington, and this nigga seen some niggas serving on Washington, like between Washington and Karloff, something like that. So Angelo ain't like the shit, and he wanted to take over the spot, so he hop out and try to tell the nigga, like, man, y'all finna stop serving right here, y'all gonna serve for me, or y'all finna get the fuck on, this my shit. Dude, the dude he was talking to wasn't going, so nigga beat Angelo ass. Angelo just let him beat us because Angelo was like the supreme fighter. Everybody looking like, why the fuck? That nigga ain't new. Colder than Angelo. Angelo let him beat his ass. He the nigga started that. Oh, he beat me up. Girl, get him up. Bow.
Somebody started that.
Yeah, he started that shit.
He's like, oh, you thought it was sweet.
Say he let the nigga beat him up on purpose. Like,
Violated.
everybody knows this nigga got hands. But he let him beat him up so he can come back and kill him so he can have to justify a kill. Like, man, he beat me up. I couldn't fight him, man. It was too much. Like,
what the fuck?
It's a West Side shit. You know, I just been listening.
It's a West Side shit, yeah. The West Side different, bro. It's like the West Side is different.
Man, the North Side is just an extension of the West Side, as far as I can see.
Hell no, they got Africans and shit. Boy, I used to stay on Howard. Them Africans wasn't on, boy. Them Jamaicans.
They be everywhere.
The Africans is like on Broadway. The Jamaicans was on Howard. I used to get into it on Howard with these motherfuckers.
On Howard, yeah, nah, they definitely be on Howard. Belizeans, all types of shit. Yeah, uptown Africans. Nah, for sure though. It's a lot of white people up there too though. Like it's a lot of
now it is. About the 90s, bro.
Yeah, the 90s and the early 2000s. It was busting over here. That's why we trying to tell motherfuckers,
bro.
Shit, Pappy made it seem like it was over busting, and he got killed out here. So I'm like, nigga, where?
Bro, motherfucker.
At that one McDonald's like, over there that's busting or the Popeyes or something.
The whole block would be deep as hell full of niggas, bro.
Hey, when I came over here that day, y'all showed me something about that North Side. Remember when we was at that little festival?
Oh, Howard? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was busting. I said, the niggas is outside. I'm like, they live around here too. This ain't no... These niggas is comfortable. They
what about over there by Sheridan? On Sheridan, really ain't on Sheridan. It's between Sheridan and Broadway.
Sheridan and Broadway. Yeah.
Sheridan and Broadway?
Like on Lawrence or on Wilson?
Lawrence.
Sheridan
and Lawrence.
That
strip.
Yeah, that's
on that Lawrence. Remember, it used to be like the Church's Chicken.
Yeah.
That's where I stayed at.
You stayed over there?
Yeah, that's where my little sister from. I'm trying to think of the name of the street. Start with an A. It's right across the street from Arai. Because we used to leave out the apartment building, go play in this big ass field, and then Arai was like right there. I'm trying to think of the name of the street right there.
It's about Eastwood, Leland. Leland, yeah.
Stay on Lawrence and Leland.
Oh, Lawrence and Leland. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right there, man. What the fuck?
That's why I learned how to skateboard.
So you know how it was back in the day. Like, it was like
I'm trying
all
to tell you.
niggas.
Yes,
like,
I do.
Yeah, you know, you
get
remember.
into it with
Yeah.
Jamaicans.
You know how it was
like
back.
right around motherfucking Broadway, like, and that.
And then the Africans be with the shits too. Like the Africans be with the shits. Like
you thinking like, man,
yeah,
this
they
little
got
African
their own
booty scratch, I'm
everything.
gonna beat his ass. Hell no, that nigga beat the fuck out
Hey,
of me.
deep as hell, they got guns.
I got so many motherfucking stories, bro.
Man,